It's a beautiful county, and we want to be in striking distance from London, but also access to Derbyshire, where we have family as well, so we think this is the right place.
So what is your perfect home going to look like?
Well, we like traditional, we like old buildings, but we like to sort of renovate or for it to have a modern feel on the inside. I want a fabulous kitchen, open plan. We want it to be the hub of the house. And patio doors onto a fabulous terrace and great views. That's what I would ideally like.
So what would be a real no-no?
Really low ceilings.
Beams, low ceilings, yeah.
And obviously you come back to be closer to family. They're going to come and stay. So how many bedrooms do you think you need?
I think 4, maybe 5, depending on if there's a study. If there's a study, then we need fewer bedrooms. Yeah, and I'm hoping that this is the last time we're going to be moving, and so this is the final resting place. You know, this is where we're going to make our family home from now on.
And what about you, Bob?
I've done woodwork at Stadius in my life earlier on at school, and it's something that I've really enjoyed. So if we could have a workshop or something to escape to in the garden, that would be fantastic.
I like where you're coming from. That's my kind of house too. Now give us an idea of how much you are going to spend on this.
We're aiming for 800,000, but we can go a little bit higher, so up to $1 million if it's absolutely perfect, and we don't have much to spend or do on it after that.
So the kind of petty cash drawer has got £200,000 in it. Wow, what an opportunity.
Yeah.
All right then. Generous budget. The property market here is fabulous, as you probably know. And we've got 3 properties to show you to get this move underway, to find what you hope will be your final home. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Jill and Bob have a very generous budget, but they have chosen one of the most costly regions in the UK to live in. So I hope we can find them what they want. They're not keen on cottages or beams, so they're happy to take on a project as they've done in the past, and they're hoping for 4 or 5 bedrooms. Jill would love a large kitchen diner with doors to the garden, which can become the hub of their home. Bob is looking for a workshop to call his own, and they would both be happy to be close to a centre with shops, eateries, and access to culture. We found 3 distinctive properties, one of which could be Jill and Bob's 17th and last home together. And once they've toured each one, we'll let them in on its price. The last stop will be the Mystery House, and today it will require a very good imagination, so if our couple remain open-minded, this could be the home they've been dreaming of. For our first offering, we're heading slightly west of the centre of Oxfordshire to the town of Witney, just under 12 miles west of Oxford. Witney is a thriving market town, providing locals with a great centre, packed with a variety of shops in its busy and attractive high street of stone buildings. Alongside food, book and interiors retailers is a great selection of pubs and eateries, a home away from home for ex-city dwellers. Just a 10-minute walk from the centre of town is our first property, a grand detached house located in a quiet cul-de-sac.
It's pretty.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And this one really, I think, is all about location and those transport links that you need to get into London and, of course, up to Derbyshire.
That looks lovely.
It's got a nice old feel to it. This classic, warm, honey-coloured stone that this part of the world is famous for.
Is it a new build?
It is. You see?
Yeah, it's got character. It's looking good.
Shall we?
Yes.
Let's go. This house was built from reconstituted stone around 34 years ago and extended in 2001 to create this bright, spacious home. Through a large reception hall is a very large living room, which opens onto the garden.
Wow, this is nice.
Very nice.
But it does have a beam.
It does have a beam. This place is awash with oak. And when they set about renovating this property and extending it back in 2001, they sourced it all from France.
Wow, it's lovely. Got a nice open feel. I like this.
Behind you, you've got what the characters use as their sort of winter
Yes, snug.
snug. I mean, I get the feeling that this is the sort of style that would appeal.
Yes, it is.
It is nice. It is really nice.
It is. Yeah. Even though the room perhaps isn't huge, but it has an airiness to it, which I like.
Also on the ground floor, there's a room which would be perfect as a study. And at the back of the house is a large kitchen diner, also with access to the garden.
This is nice.
It is. Yeah?
Yeah, I could hack this.
Come on, look at it, it's huge. It goes on around this corner. You've got the central island, as it were.
No, this is lovely. Really nice.
Right.
I like it. Yeah.
It's just super.
No, but the bones of it, it's nicely done. And I really like the window, the feature there. That's beautiful.
It does look really good.
Yeah. A great smile here, Bob. Off the kitchen is a larder, and next to that there's a utility room and also a cloakroom. Moving upstairs, there are 5 bedrooms, including 2 large doubles, both flooded with light. And there are also 2 comfortable single bedrooms, one currently a bright study. Plus, there are 2 good-sized bathrooms. And then this is yours.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good feeling space.
Yes. Yeah, I like it.
It also has that rather special ensuite. Have a look at that.
Yes, like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's sort of a European flair to this. And also we have a giant bed, so that's important to us because our bed's been with us for 30 years. So it has to...
Not renewal.
No, it's not.
Bed with history. Well, Jill and Bob definitely seem taken with this property. I'm just not sure quite how much.
I love the double aspect, yeah.
Well, that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
As we move outside to the pretty garden with its sun terrace plus 2 small outbuildings, one of which could be transformed into a workshop for Bob, they can really take in the property from the back. That's the garden. Is it big enough?
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely big.
Yes, yes.
It's nice and secluded, nice and private, and I think this aspect of the property is lovely. You can see where it's all been sort of added to and how it's grown over the years.
Everything's been done sympathetically, and it's still interesting. Even though it's quite a new house, it's still interesting.
It's definitely really livable space.
So, in terms of the price, you've got 800 to $1 million to spend. Where does this one come on the scale of things?
Well, for me, I would say 825,000.
Yeah, good. I'll say a little bit more than that. I'd say 849.
849. Okay, very precise. Okay. The thing about this one is that this is under 800,000. It's on at 775.
It's pleasing.
Go and have a look around. Go and explore upstairs. Why not?
Yeah.
And see how those bedrooms would work for you. And just enjoy it. You know, take your time.
Okay.
Lovely day.
Thank you.
This fantastic detached stone house is surprisingly £25,000 under the bottom end of Jill and Bob's budget. So, coupled with the fact that the house barely needs anything doing to it, it would leave them a great amount of cash to enjoy in Bob's spare time as he moves into semi-retirement. It's got the number of bedrooms they were hoping for, plus a study, and the inside space is bright and airy, with a kitchen diner ideal to take on the role of the heart of the home. There are also not 1 but 2 rooms opening onto the garden, and there's even scope to give Bob his workshop.
When I first saw the house, I was impressed. It has a traditional look to it, but it has a new feel. Traditional, new. So it suits what we like. The house definitely lends itself to having family and friends, especially the kitchen. I love the triple aspect to it, light and airy, and a great space, because everybody tends to gravitate to the kitchen, whatever happens.
I think coming into the house, it comes into its own. It's a really bright space. It's very, very livable. I think it's homely, and I could live here.
Good. Well, that's it. Our first house tour is done and dusted. And we spotted it.
Yes, you have.
Yeah,
Great
great.
start.
But also comfortably under budget.
A lot lower than expected. I thought it was going to be higher.
I think we'll spend it all by the end of the week. Yeah.